Hey guys, it's Joe here, and in this video I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step tutorial on how to create a grain shaded gradient map for your clothing designs. Now it's fairly simple. It might seem quite complicated, but it is quite simple. But anyways, let's get straight into this video. The first step is just finding an image. I've got this photo of little baby here. It doesn't really matter what image you use as long as there's a clear subject in it. I just chose Little Baby because he's one of my favourite rappers, so yeah, I thought why not. So yeah, just unlock the layer. If it is locked, literally just click on it. First thing you want to do is go over to this button here, go to black and white. As you can see, makes photo black and white. What a surprise. Click auto, just so it Photoshop just makes it the best looking for you. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go to this button again and go over to posterize. Now what this does, it judges the shading of the image, and it gives you like clear color distinctions. You can see there's black, there's white, there's grey. Now what you want to do, depending on how many colors you plan on adding, this is where you put it in the levels. So I'm just going to be adding 3 for the sake of the tutorial. Yeah, so as I said, it just gives a clear color distinctions for the image. So now what you want to do, this bit is where it gets slightly complicated, but I will make it as simple as possible for you. In fact, I'll put like a little step-by-step bit of text here just to show you what to do. So first things first, you want to add another layer by clicking this button here, put it underneath posterize, and then what you want to do is see these foreground and background colors here. Just click D, and what it will do is it will set these to the default. I've already got the default on, but yeah, just click D and you're all good. You're all Gucci. Then next thing you want to do is hit Option or Control Delete, and this just gets rid of the image layer for the time being. And then make sure your foreground and background color is still the same. You want to go to Filter Gallery, and do reticulation. It's underneath Sketch. As you can see, this creates a kind of noisy effect. Now, most of the time, and you can do this if you'd like, you could just use the normal noise filter on Photoshop, but I feel this gives it more of it's like a more realistic noise. I think the noise on Photoshop, it doesn't look that great. Obviously, you can change the density to whatever you like. Lower the density, the more noisy it is. I'm going to go for we'll go 30. It doesn't really matter for the foreground and background levels. It doesn't really do anything. Click OK. So once you've got your reticulation layer on here, what you want to do is just hit Command L, which brings up the levels, and you want to bring this midpoint here to quite a high point of this curve here. So I don't know, we'll go here. I'm happy with that. Click OK. And you want to go down to opacity. We're not going to do any blend modes. We're just going to go down to opacity and lower it. As you can see, it creates a noise effect. It looks quite cool already. Probably lower the opacity a bit more. Obviously experiment all on your own. Whatever looks best for your image. I don't want it to be too noisy. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And yeah, as I said, you do whatever you find best. Don't copy my settings to the exact, because it might just not look good on your image. I'm just going with what I think looks best for me. And a little one for you before we continue is, if you're making it for your clothing designs and you don't want the background, you can very simply just select the subject by using the quick selection tool, outlining your portrait, selecting invert and clicking delete. But I'm not going to do that because I'm not making it for a clothing design. But yeah, that's just if you want to. Last step is to just add a gradient map. Let's go down to this button here again, gradient map, double click that, and you just want to add your 2 colours here and here. So I'll pick some random colours, we'll go red and maybe black. How does that look? It looks a bit strange, but you get the point. Now that's literally all you have to do. Obviously, as I said, the last thing actually, put that gradient map above posterize. It doesn't really change it much on here. But yeah, that's how you do it. That's the end of the tutorial. As I said, it's quite a simple one. I'll keep the steps up here in this little empty square for quickly before I end the video. I realised just in that last clip that the reason the colours look so awful is because you need to have your darker colour on the left. So it's not on here. As you can see, I've just clicked reverse and it's got the black on the left, the lighter colour on the right. You can go away. Ignore you. So yeah, as you can see now, the image looks 10 times better. So yeah guys, that will be the end of the video. I do hope you enjoyed. I do hope this tutorial helped you. As I said, I'll create the step-by-step tutorial in the text here. But yeah, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.